Hey, you. Yeah, you. I'm guessing you want to know what's behind the door. I mean, they did add it in the new update. You want to know, little guy? Great. Now, just a heads up, I should probably tell you some things about that door. It's, not like how it is usually. Well, here's Icee's tips and tricks on how to do this fuck-ass game mode. Please, this is, like, actually hell. What the fuck is going on? I can't even see anything. What the fuck? So, first thing you want to keep in mind, by differ, I mean, like, literally everything is different. This is the definition of Ultra Kill. And by Ultra Kill, you have this fucking thing. So, you better hope you have good reaction skills, because you are going to need it for this game a lot. No, this isn't just a full-on video on how to parry. But this is a video on how to parry everything that you might come across. For example, this fucking guy. See, the strange thing about this guy is that he kind of acts like how he does in the base game. But instead of crouching whenever his eyes open, you have to just parry him whenever his eyes open. And I'm gonna say this right now, but before I get to any of the other, entities you have to come across. Don't always perfect parry. It's usually just never worth it. It looks cool. Yeah, I can give it that. But if you fuck it up, you will die. That's very guaranteed. So, next entity is actually even easier to explain. Think of it as Dozer, but 3 times in a row. This is Litany. It's like I just said before. It's Dozer, but 3 times in a row. That's it. It does have kind of different timing, but what I do is that I kind of just slide my finger across my mouse. It's the main way that I parry him. It's really easy to get the hang of. So, if you play Mario Galaxy, well, this is the Doppel. He acts like a cosmic clone from Mario Galaxy. He follows you every single movement that you do, even how fast you are, which is kind of shocking, but not really if you just outpace the shit out of him. But he has one really nice gimmick. Well, not really a gimmick, just a little upside. If you end up parrying him, you get sent, like, pretty decently high up, which, can give you even more speed. I can't find any of my clips of me doing this, but I've done it before, and it's really helpful when you're in a pinch. You just really need speed. So, you can trust my word on it. So, this next entity is my number 1 op. I fucking hate this entity so much. It's so annoying. The timing on it is so fucking weird. I recommend you never fucking pick them anyway. It gives you a 0.5 multiplier even. It's even worse, actually. It's really worse. I hate it. All it does is, it's the epic duck in base game. All it does is follow you, get closer to you, and you parry it. But it's still so outrageously annoying, because they can cut corners off, and you have to go a completely different route. It's fucking annoying. I hate this duck. I hate this fucking duck so much. I hate this duck. Anyway, duck rambling aside, this next, I wouldn't even say entity, is, I would say, one of my favorite things to parry, because it actually makes sense. It gives you, like, a technical, dedicated timer. It says, hey, parry this fuckface, and you have to parry it at the specific time. It's really nice just to hear the fucking... And it feels so rewarding just to parry it, like, right after. And the fun thing is that you don't have to parry it the whole time. It's just a one-time deal. He vanishes from your inventory once he blows up. Kind of like, I guess, technically in base game, where if he blows up, he just vanishes. But you die anyway once it blows up in base game, so that doesn't fucking matter anyway. Oh boy, he gets my number 1 favorite thing to parry. If you one at a time, this goat entity will show up. And, he's, like, supposed to just kill you once the timer runs out. But... guess what you can do. Oh, that's so satisfying. But yeah, main thing he does is that as soon as timer reaches 0, he spawns and he shows up to try and kill you once timer runs out. But like you saw earlier, you can parry him, and it's really rewarding too. He sends you really high up in the air, which kind of like with Doppel, you get even more movement options with this. So that's really nice to see. Now this last entity, from what I know, is I would say the most oddest entity to go against. Their name is Rue. They kind of just show up from the wall if you keep looking at them too much, but as soon as they glow red, that's when you parry. That's the recommended time to parry. If you don't do that, then you will die to it. It gives low EXP, and it actually isn't that hard to see with. It's kind of like mash left click whenever it turns red. That's what I do. And kind of like with Doppel and the Goatman, yes, if you do jump and parry at the same time while going up against it, you do get launched in the air, just like the others. There are a lot of NDs that do that. I'm glad that there's so much movement in this fucking game mode. But yeah, that's kind of everything that you need to know. I might make an in-depth review on, how to have correct movement. But long story short, there is no correct way to having movement. You can move however you want. But I'll just show off how I make movement in the next one.